When I asked small business owners what the one marketing thing they would stop doing if they could, 50% of them said they'd walk away from social media. And I get why. Social media feels like it's yanking us all around with its constant changes. Plus, it takes time to create good content, and who wants to be on their phone every day doing that? But small business owners don't feel like they can walk away from social media. It is a free marketing channel, after all. So when you're stuck between a rock and a hard place, what are you supposed to do? The answer is schedule your content. Hi, my name is Taylor, a small business marketing consultant and one of the co-founders of Enji, which is software that helps you plan, do, and review your own marketing. And in this video, I'm going to show you how easy it is to consistently keep your business visible on social media without needing to constantly be on your phone with Enji's simple social media scheduler. Now, there are more than a few social media schedulers out there for you to choose from. But honestly, most of them are built for people who literally have businesses about being on social media. But you are just a small business owner trying to get this task done so that you can move on to all the other things you have to do for your business. And that's exactly why Enji's social media scheduler is a really great option for you. Now, I'm going to show you a few things about how and why Enji's social media scheduler is a simple one for small businesses. So I'm going to show you how to connect your integrations, how to add content to the calendar, how to schedule content, and how to use the AI copywriter in addition to a few other bells and whistles that we have. So the first thing I want to show you is how easy it is to connect your accounts to Enji. And when you are using Enji's full marketing suite, Enji is actually going to make recommendations on the social media platforms that make sense for your small business based on who your customers are. And so you'll see those here across the top of your calendar. Now, when you click into these options here, these platforms, you'll see buttons that prompt you to either establish the connection or refresh it. So this is one way that you can go about connecting your social media accounts to your Enji account. The other way is in your settings, and you click settings and connected accounts. And again, here you'll see a list of the platforms that Enji thinks make the most sense for your business, and you can click into it and follow the steps here. But also, this is a place where if you want to add different social media platforms to what you're going to be scheduling content with, you can add them here, as well as secondary profiles, because Enji allows you to have more than one profile per platform. So that's where you can take care of those things. Now, the next thing I want to show you is how easy it is to get content onto your calendar or posts onto your calendar. And there's a few ways that you can do that. Now, the most straightforward way is to hover over a date, click the plus button that you see, and then select the type of social media post you want to add to your calendar. So in this case, an Instagram post, or maybe on the same day, I also want a LinkedIn post to go out. So that's the first way that you can get content on the calendar. Another way that you can get content on the calendar is with a fast action button that we've got. Now, Enji has a concept of a repeating task, and this one in particular is special because when it comes due, so I'm not recording this video on February 4th, but let's say that I am, right? So I have this task to schedule my social media content, and now the task looks a little bit different. But based on my social media strategy that lives here under the strategy tab, it has my regular posting cadence of these are the platforms that I want to post on and on what days of the week. And you can see a preview of that here. So when you've set that up, and it comes time to put empty drafts on your calendar, you can just click this button right here, add suggested content to calendar. And you can see it in the background that all of these posts now are here on the calendar so that I can just start working through them and adding in my content to complete the posts. Now, the last way that you can get content onto your calendar with Enji is actually with our blog repurposing tool. And so let me quickly have Enji write a blog post, and you would do a much better job at prompting it than just giving it a topic. But once Enji has a blog post in it, Regardless of whether you used Enji's AI copywriter to write it, or you are copying and pasting an existing blog post from your website into a blog document, you can use our repurposing or promote tool to get content onto your calendar. And so once this is done, I will show you how easy it is. And this is one of our community's most favorite features because it helps them not just save time, it helps them be more strategic with their content in just a few clicks because they're turning these really smart blog posts that they have into social media content. And Enji's copywriter just wrapped up. And it wrote a very long draft, which is great, but I'm going to click repurpose on social media. And then from here, you can tell Enji how many posts per account do you want, which platforms do you want content for, and then the first date that you want it to schedule posts for. And when you hit create social media, Enji will create additional pieces of social media content and spread them out on your calendar. So those are the 3 ways that you can get social media content onto your calendar with Enji. Now, the next thing that I want to show you is how to use the AI copywriter. And I just sort of did a spoiler by showing you how to write a blog post, but let's go in and draft an Instagram caption. Now, some of the cool things about our AI copywriter is Enji can generate personalized ideas for you. You also can make lists of your own ideas so that they're accessible here. So let's just say I want to write a caption about busting design myths. And so I've put in the topic there, and then I go into caption and I could write it myself if that's what I wanted, or I can have Enji draft it for me. And Enji is always going to default to writing in my brand voice. But you have these other options here. How long do you want the caption to be? Do you want it to include emojis? If you have a specific call to action you want included and additional prompt instructions, you can include all of those things. Then you can just hit draft it for me, and Enji's AI copywriter is going to give you a really great first draft that then when it's done, you as the business owner, the marketer for your business can come in, review it, make your revisions to really make it your own and ensure that it's what you want to go out. And then you've saved yourself a ton of time because you weren't starting from a blank screen. So once you've written your caption, then all that's really left to do is make sure that you've got your media uploaded, if that's something that makes sense for the type of post you're putting out there. And this is where our Canva integration comes into play. So you don't even need to download things that you've created in Canva to upload them. You can just connect your Enji account to your Canva account, and then you'll see your designs here as options that you can then just select. But let's just say I'm going to pick this photo. I can see that I need to adjust the crop, so I'll do that here. And that's easy peasy. And then if I wanted to tag locations or add collaborators, I could do all of those things right here in Enji. And then all I need to do to get the post to be finalized and scheduled is hit scheduled. And then Enji is going to publish this post on my Instagram account for me on February 3rd at 10 a.m. And I'm gonna unschedule it just so it doesn't actually go out. So that's how easy it is to use the social media scheduler, all of the bells and whistles that it's got, including the AI copywriter, the idea generator, the Canva integration, and you can see that you can schedule content to all of the usual suspects that are gonna help you market your small business. The perks of using Enji's social media scheduler over something like Later or Planoly, well, you're not just getting a social media scheduler. You're getting one place to manage all of your marketing and track your results. Plus, when you subscribe to Enji's full marketing suite, you get access to twice monthly group coaching with me and a co-working call. So you're really supported as you do your own marketing. In the end, pick whatever software works best for your brain. but I'm going to make an educated guess and say that that's Enji, because we built our social media scheduler for small business and the owners who are out there wanting to walk away from social media because they really just need a simple and impactful way to keep showing up. And if that's you, you can go to enji.co to start your free 14-day trial. You'll get access to our social media scheduler and all of the features that Enji has to help you plan, do, and review your own marketing.